I want to share a quick story with you. About no, in 2011, I started attending Everest Institute. I met this woman, and let's just call her Shirley. Shirley and I happened to be in the same class, so we were taking the same courses, and we happened to be the same age. So her and I became very, very, very good friends, so I thought. So a few years went by. I had a great relationship with her grandkids. I had a great relationship with her kids. But I noticed the jealousy she had of me with the relationship that I had with her grandkids. So anyway, I'm not going to tell you everything that happened in between, but a few years later, in the meanwhile, I had told her everything about what had happened in my life, blah, blah, blah. I thought that she had did the same. But come to find out that, her children told me some things about her that she never told me. And I never said anything to her about it. So a few years later, I mentioned to her something I seen her oldest kid and his wife doing in her kitchen. Oh my God. Did she not call me and call me every name in the book, blah, blah, blah? Not one time did I curse her. I said, okay, all right, that's how you feel. Stop texting me. She kept on. So I blocked her number. In the meanwhile, I moved to Ohio. Now, mind you, I stayed there for almost 5 years. I think it was 5 years. I stayed there 5 years. So one day, after I had moved back here to Michigan, her daughter was on my mind, and I needed my hair done, and her daughter did real good hair. So I don't know why Tiffany was on my mind. So every now and then I would scroll down Shirley's Facebook page to see how, the grandkids were doing and everything, because I really love those kids. So I kept saying R.I.P., rest in peace. And I'm like, rest in peace, who? It was her youngest daughter, Tiffany, had been murdered. I would have never, ever in my life, no matter what this woman said to me or did to me, I would have never wished anything like that on her children. Now, mind you, she was a drinker when I met her. But anyway, I sent her a text. I told her I was sorry for the loss of her daughter. Blah, blah, blah. But I still didn't want to have a relationship with her again because of the things that she had said to me. Have you ever told anybody something about you and then they ended up trying to use it against you or throwing it up in your face? Something that I would never, ever, never do. I don't care how bad we fell out. Whatever you told me, that's going to stay with me. I would never try to hold it against you. So anyway, I'll say maybe about 2 months ago, I ran into her son at the store. And he goes, Darius is dead. I was like, what? Now, mind you, Darius is her youngest child. And then it was Tiffany. And then she had 3 older kids. Well, someone killed Darius. I sent her a text. Told her, again, I was so sorry. But I still didn't want to have a relationship with her. I seized her on yesterday. When I walked into the Family Dollar store, I knew it was her. I just knew it was her. I'm not going to tell you how I knew, but I knew it was her. So I tried to avoid her. I took my time doing shopping, whatever. So I'm like, I got to go. I ain't got time, to be avoiding her. So I get in the line. It was a woman in front of me and then her. And I didn't say anything. She was pissy drunk. Now, mind you, this woman has custody of the daughter that got killed, of her 5 children. And that's what I didn't like, that she would get drunk, the kids would be crying. But anyway, I left it alone. But God moves in mysterious ways. Things happen. I don't have to retaliate against anyone that do me wrong. All I have to do is sit back, watch, and wait. But I would have never wished death upon her children. So be careful how you treat your neighbors. Be careful how you treat your friends. Because God can change things in a twinkling of an eye.